What's going on, guys? It's your boy here with his first ever YouTube gameplay slash commentary. I am playing Black Ops 3, as you can obviously tell, on the map Micro, and I go 109 and 12 on this map. So, start off this gameplay, I'm gonna kind of give you a little background about myself. My name is Jesus, or Jesus, however you want to pronounce it. I'm 19 years old. I live in Southern California. Currently in college, or community college I would say, just trying to get, all the random stuff that you need to get out of the way to get into university. I work as a server at a restaurant right now, just kind of living the teenage life. I wouldn't say really teenage, but the college life I would say, that'd be a little better. I've been playing video games since I was about 3 years old. Started with an N64 and kind of kept going from there. My first ever, real console to myself was PlayStation 2. PlayStation 1 I wouldn't really play that much because it was my dad's. But PlayStation 2 was my first console that I had to myself. I was super into, all those Lego Star Wars games, just random stuff. GTA. Surprisingly, my dad let me play that game, so shout out to my father for letting me be a goon at the age of, I don't know, like 10 or 8. But I didn't really get into Call of Duty until Black Ops 1. I had World at War, but I didn't have Wi-Fi at the time because we were not really in the living situation or financial situation, my bad, to afford it. Surprisingly, you think I would if I had these consoles. But I mean, I had World at War. I didn't get into the multiplayer just because I couldn't play it. The only reason I had it was because my dad bought it and he played the whole story mode, and I found out there was a zombies game mode and I just kind of loved it, so that's the only reason I ever played it. But I didn't get into Call of Duty until Black Ops 1 came out. That was my first official try-hard, oh my god, I love Call of Duty game. And just like any other person would have kind of started off, I sucked, but I loved it, so it didn't stop me from doing anything. So I kind of just kept going from there, played all the Call of Duty since, and ended up here. I kind of wanted to do this whole YouTube thing just for fun, like any other person does. I mean, if you enjoy it, I mean, by all means keep doing it, because that's the way I view it. I like playing Call of Duty, I like talking to people, I like the whole YouTube concept of, having a community, having subscribers, having people that want to talk to you and watch your gameplay. I love that. I'm subscribed to a bunch of YouTubers, all the big Call of Duty channels, T-Mud, Allier, Pomage, the whole Optic, Face Clan. I'm all into that. I love, the whole trolling, the whole, tips and tricks, everything like that. I've always been into it. That's the only reason I've gotten better at Call of Duty was because of watching those videos. Mark J, the freaking beast himself. I mean, I used to watch a lot of him, and that's what really got me into the whole play style of, trying hard, going for the most kills, doing the best you can. And because of those YouTubers, I mean, I kind of got myself from a .50 KD where I started in Black Ops 1 to, 2.20 where I am today. And I'm not saying I'm the best player, but I'm just saying that, I think I'm an average decent player, I'm not saying I'm the worst. I know for a fact there's people that are way better than me, but I feel like I'm pretty good at the game now, and as you can probably see from this gameplay, you don't just drop 109 kills out of nowhere. You probably, you need some type of skill or, a good internet connection, all that stuff. So I didn't really bother going for this YouTube thing until now, just because I figured, hey, it's something I've always liked to watch. Why not try it out for myself and see how it goes? And I do apologize, guys, for the microphone quality. I am recording this off my PlayStation and using the SHAREfactory app to do it, just because as of now, like I said, I'm doing this for fun, so I'm not really taking it seriously just yet. I feel like in about a month or two, I will have, the whole capture card. I'm planning on getting an Elgato 60 FPS, whatever it's called, and a better mic, obviously, because I know this is not going to sound too good. It's going to sound really staticky, like if you were in party chat or something. So I do apologize for the quality. Hopefully you guys can forgive me. Like I said, this is kind of my debut, and I don't really want it to be the crappiest, so I do apologize. But starting to get into the gameplay now. As the title says, and as I've said before, I go 109 and 12 on this map, and I just do it by running the the try hard kill streak. So the whole Wraith, Hater, Wraps, the monster setup for the high end gameplays. I'm going to talk a little bit about the map here. Micro is probably one of my favorite maps in Black Ops 3, if not my favorite, to be honest. I mean, Combine, all those other classic maps are fun, Nuketown's fun, but Micro is just so good the way it plays. It has a whole, the whole three linear type of deal that Treyarch does, and it's just super easy to predict spawns on this map. It is super easy to just know where the enemy is going to be or where they are, and just the way it plays out is just one of the best ones. And the fact that I managed to drop the most kills I ever have on this game, and by the way, yeah, this is the most kills I've ever gotten, it's just really kind of stands out to me. So the setup I'm running right now, besides the kill streaks, is I am using Ghost. I am that guy. I do apologize. You guys probably don't like people using Ghost, but I mean, if you want to do good in this game, you gotta just use stuff that you can work with. And I found I don't like being shown on the radar when I'm trying to go behind the enemy spawn, because it just kind of gives away the whole element of surprise and doesn't really give me the opportunity to sneak up on these guys like I did here. So you gotta use stuff to your advantage if you have a certain way of playing. I mean, it's not like I'm camping, obviously, and I'm running an unsuppressed gun, so it's kind of like, what's the purpose of it? But I only do it so I can run up behind people like I do here, because this is basically the entire gameplay of me just kind of flanking the enemy team, coming up when they least expect it, bobbing in and out of the hard points, and that's getting me streaks right there. So I just want to talk a little bit about the whole way I play. You guys are probably saying that I don't really play the objective much, so I do apologize. But I feel like if you're dropping these big streaks, and putting up the defense for your teammates, like the Hater, and making sure the enemy team is not making it into the hard point, and keeping them in their spawn, and like always pushing them back, then I feel like you're playing the objective. Just because you're not in the hard point does not mean that you're not being a team player, because if you're dropping these big kill streaks and preventing the enemy team from even reaching it, then you're doing a good job. And I mean, granted, in this game they kind of did have their opportunity to push in and have the hard point, but in the end, we end up winning. So I feel like I did my part, and a lot of people, have an argument against that. So I mean, I respect it, and I do apologize for not being a team player, but I mean, I feel like that's just the way it goes. I would consider myself kind of a rushy type of player. I wouldn't say I'm more conservative. As you can see here, I do get myself into situations that I could have got myself out of if I wasn't, being so aggressive. But playing aggressive is what, the game is all about, if you want to do good in it. I mean, playing aggressive, but being smart is a better way to say it. Because if you're smart, and you push in at the right time when the enemy least expected, and you're going to win the gunfight, or when to leave it, then you're solid, because that's what this game is all about. And I am using the scuff. I actually just bought the scuff about 2 months ago, and I can't say how much my game has improved since I bought it, especially in a game like Black Ops 3 where the movement system is like a big deal. You guys have no idea how much it benefits from having a scuff, because it's really ridiculous the jump you can get on people just from tapping the left the left bumper that the scuff gives you 2 times. Getting that little air time is just like the biggest difference sometimes. So I do recommend, if you guys ever have the chance to get one, you get one, because I dropped a lot of money on it. I dropped an unnecessary amount of money on it, but I mean, I saved up specifically just to get one because I took this game that seriously and I enjoy it. So by all means, if you take Call of Duty seriously, or if you have fun with it and you want to improve your game, scuff controllers are just one of the biggest things to do. And I think I didn't finish my perk set. So yeah, I'm running Ghost. I am running a hardwire just because it counters so many things and it's so good. And I hate getting hit by counter UAVs, shock charges, the shock charge, what is it? Trip mine combo. Can't believe people still do that. It's ridiculous. And I am using awareness because I, like any other person should be doing on this game, is, wearing a headset. If you can't afford one, I mean, save up, a $20 headset or something like that if you can find one. It helps. It's ridiculous the amount it helps knowing where the enemies coming from or going to come from if you just have that little extra advantage to you. Because I mean half the time that's how I know where these enemies are, because I hear them before I even go to it. And right here, there's a nice little clip here. Get a quad feed, finally get the 5th guy, run out of ammo, reload, call in the reps. I look at the UAV and I know I'm screwed here. So I take out this guy, try to get the turn on him, but shotguns are just too real in this game. I'm gonna argue and say that the shotguns are probably like, actually Black Ops 2 is probably, Black Ops 2, not Black Ops 2. Modern Warfare 2 was probably when shotguns were at their prime, because the Spaz 12, the Model 1887s, all those things were just godlike in Modern Warfare 2. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. You could use them as primaries in that game. It was ridiculous how good they were in that game. But I'm saying Black Ops 3 is arguably probably the second best game for shotguns, because the way the maps work and the way you can easily like put the scenario into your favor is really good. And like I'm saying here, like just the jump you can get on these guys just by playing aggressive or, you know, cutting them off and just hitting them at their spawn point is ridiculous. Because right there, you see, I just got at least 4 people like right in their spawn point, and you know they just spawned there because they were trying to take down my streaks. And just stuff like that, just little things, pushing up at the right time, having to jump on them just makes the biggest difference in this game. And really, I know I'm repeating myself at this point, so I do apologize, because I mean, first time ever doing a gameplay commentary, so you guys do have to let me know what I could improve on. I am doing this like just live. I don't have any notes written down with me. I don't have any, like, you know, what are they called, flashcards or anything like that, so I do apologize for kind of repeating myself. I just realized that the game was over because I was rambling so long, so I will probably end up uploading this just because I feel like, you know, it's a good way to get to know me, know how I am. So I do appreciate you guys stopping by and watching the video. That was me going 109-12, the best game I have ever done, so that's my debut gameplay. I'm sorry if the mic quality is so bad. And yeah, hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.